me. 10, 13, 15 with kids. So I grow up not like y'all. And it's not all of y'all. It's not all of y'all. But when you good cops sit back and watch these bad cops be assholes and don't do nothing about it, y'all part of the problem. Y'all part of the problem. We got people out here saying, oh, we got to stand for each other. We got to make sure. Why are we doing that? They not doing that. Y'all tell us, oh, if you see a black kid about to do something bad, don't let your mans do that. Stop them. And I preach that. Don't let youngers be out here wilding. My bro preached that. We preach that. Don't let them be out here wilding for nothing. We've been there already. But at the end of the day, we trying to stop our people from wilding while they're encouraging and letting that shit fly. It don't make
It's been a while since we did this. It's a shame we gotta come back to this, man. It's crazy news. A lot of craziness going on.
Scary times.
And it don't take no X-ray to see right through my smile.
Ooh, it's been a minute since we did this, man. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Rose Above It. I'm your host, T. Rose.
Quarantine Zoe.
Got Quarantine
Quarantine Zoe.
Special guest / almost host now.
Quarantine Zoe, man.
In the building. Yo, shout out to my man Denz.
Word.
Denz, we thought about this after everything going on. I hit up Denz and was like, yo, bro, you free tomorrow? And actually, it was today. It wasn't even tomorrow. I was like, yo, you free today? He's like, yeah, man.
On the spot.
This morning. And he's like, yeah, bro, we gotta do something. We gotta talk about this. Shout out Shaq. My boy Loud. Shout out PJ.
Yes, sir.
Shout out Suave.
We can't forget about Luli. You can't forget.
Shout out Lou.
Come on, we can't forget about Luli.
But yes, like, share, subscribe, y'all. Subscribe to the channel before we so we get into this. So we're back after a long quarantine. Sorry, I know y'all missed us. Quarantine had us take a pause. We had some members of the team we had a lot of things going on when it came to quarantine. It hit home for some of us. And to come back, we thought, we gonna come back and be like, jump back in it, like, let's get it.
Yeah.
And be Anthony, fun and funny. But today's episode's a little somber. It's bitter because of what happened to George Floyd. Excuse me, George Floyd. I said Floyd George. Like
Paul George. Missing the NBA, kid.
OD. For George Floyd. And so, of course, naturally, protests start to take place. Another police brutality. So, naturally, what do black people do when things like that happen? We get angry, we protest, we try to be heard. A lot of it don't be misconstrued. A lot of it, for most of the world, for most of the country, it's honestly peaceful protest for the most part. It is, and I salute.
Absolutely.
I'm finally, for probably one of the few times in my life, seeing the black culture unify, even in my own city, which I think is tremendously dope. Tremendously dope. We can't let this be a moment where we're unified, and then next thing we know, 2 weeks later, we back killing each other. We back on the streets hating each other. We back not supporting each other. We can't. We gotta stick. We gotta be together, business wise, in life, in all aspects of life. Black people need to be unified.
We cannot allow things to die down. We can't let things feel like it's old. We cannot let things die down. The same energy we have now, that same power we have together, we have to continue doing it. No matter how long it has to be. We have to keep fighting. We have to. And in a peaceful way. We have to.
So, we of course, everybody's getting different. I want to say people are seeing things seeing the same thing through different eyes and different minds, right? And I feel like certain people are looking at things on television different than people are looking at things on social media.
Most people.
Well, most people.
Most people.
But I think for people who more so are non-black, I'm seeing a lot of posts about how black people look like animals right now. Like, oh, look at you, animals, looting.
Also, how do we expect change? How do we expect change with our violent actions? That's one of many things that I've seen.
So go into that. Get in your bags, though. So you're Lonzo. First of all, let's tell people. So Lonzo hit me up last night saying, "Yo, bro, we need to come back. Right? We need this platform. We need to come back, and we need to talk about some of the things I'm seeing on my Facebook. I'm arguing with people every day. I'm arguing with people all over the internet. So what happened, man? What happened that made you say, let me reach out?
So I've seen a post, and it said, how do you expect change? Us, as black people, expect change when we're doing violent actions, to help the change. We shouldn't have to do anything for anybody to stop killing us. We shouldn't have to protest. We shouldn't have to continue asking. We did it in many peaceful ways. We had Dr. Martin Luther King, who wasn't just about blacks. He was about world peace for everybody, for every color. They shot him down. They killed him. Colin Kaepernick got on one knee. He didn't say a word. He didn't cause any violence. He got on one knee and said, listen, I'm not doing this to disrespect the American flag. He said, our people, our soldiers fight for our freedom and our justice. My community, my people are not getting justice. They're not getting that. So I'm going to kneel because of all the police brutality that's going on. Do you know what? Instead of us as a country saying, you know what, he's right, let's support him, the headline is, oh, he's so disrespectful. It's like why he's doing it doesn't even matter anymore. Because the new headline is, oh, he's disrespecting the flag. Then the next headline is, he can't get a job. So we forget what the problem is. We forget the root. And then we go on different directions, and the media waves us off to another chapter, another.
Try to keep
I'm sorry about that. My fault, man. I'm in my zone. I'm over here.
Word,
man. Again, real
powerful
on this, man. But the media will misconstrue us and forget what the purpose is. It makes us forget that. So now, I'm against looting. I'm 100% against looting. But I can understand the frustration. And I'm not saying support the looting, but understand black people's frustration. Understand the African community's frustration on why we're upset, on why we have to continue asking. We ask nice. And Tupac said it best. When people are hungry, for us, we want to stop dying. We're going to knock on that door and be like, hey, can you please stop killing us? We're going to knock on that door again. Hey, can you please stop killing us? But how many times do you want us to knock on that door? Because it's going to get to a point where we're going to bang on the door and be like, yo, y'all going to stop killing us. You're going to stop killing us. This is not happening no more. You're going to stop. And now we're getting to a point in life where if even the people who are silent about it, your silence is hurting us. Your silence is making you a racist. Your silence is you're standing for nothing. You're allowing us to be killed. You're allowing that to happen. Choose a side, because at the end of the day, this is what the world is coming to. You have to stand for something or fall for nothing. You have to pick a side. And that comes with whites, blacks, police. You have to pick a side. You're going to start marching with us. You're going to start listening to us. Or you're going to be on the other side. You're going to continue facing us and fighting us. And that's what the world is going to come to. And we're going to keep fighting until we can all get on the same page and realize that African Americans are humans. Bang. Damn, man. Motherfuckers got me mad.
How'd that feel?
Oh, it felt good, man. But and it's another thing is it's hurtful. It's hurtful to see, because you don't have to be black to understand. You don't have to be black to educate yourself. Just try. Have a clear heart, have a clear mind, and see what's going on. Stop ignoring it. Don't ignore what's going on. Don't ignore it and then say, you know what the thing is also? COVID. You guys want COVID. Let's stop missing the main problem. We're dying. We're dying from police brutality. Stop trying to change the subject. Let's sit here. Let's stay here on this route. Let's stay on this subject right here. We're not going to move forward. We're not moving past that. We're not worried about COVID no more. We're not, this is not the topic. Police brutality is the topic. And we're not going to change that topic. We're going to keep that topic until things change. Damn, man.
So,
It's crazy.
I'm going to piggyback off what you said and try not to move as much as possible because your chair is squeaking. I'm going to piggyback off what you said because on when I seen on, and I feel like the hatred is mostly spreading on Facebook. I feel like I see nothing but positive for the most part in my Instagram and Twitter, surprisingly. Mostly positive, maybe just because I'm following positive people. But
yeah, I need to follow those people.
I've seen on Facebook a lot of people call us animals, right? Savages. You look like
Thugs.
animals, savages, and thugs. And I'm going right back with what you said. And the thing that is hurting, is so hurtful to me, is that people are so focused on the looting. And
Absolutely.
I'm saying 95% of America are peaceful protests. And I'm gonna give people a story of where looting begins and when looting starts, right? So back in what is it? Minneapolis? Minnesota?
Minnesota?
So I thought it was
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis, right?
Isn't Minneapolis?
In Minneapolis when George Floyd got killed.
Ain't that in Minnesota?
Floyd George got killed.
Yo, get his name right, though. We got. See, this is the thing. This is our problem. We gotta change. Come on, my man. You gotta get the name.
Now I know it's Floyd George, but he got two first names.
It's not Floyd George.
It's George Floyd. Damn, man. Yo, this is going to hell.
Oh my God, man.
George Floyd. Floyd.
Thank you, man.
George Floyd. Sorry, man. You know why? I'm thinking of.
I know you keep thinking of Paul George.
I know.
I get it.
George Floyd. So when he initially got killed, right? It was protests on the street, regular protests, and then I feel like it's something about when the police gets involved is when all the looting starts. Because I feel like for the most part, it's like when they start doing the tear gas and when they start all that stuff. Because
you're threatening us.
Yes.
You're antagonizing us.
Yes. And and then it's shameful for the people that the people that aren't there to protest for a reason. They're there just to loot and just to steal stuff, and it makes it look like that's us, right? Mm-hmm. But back to my original point, when you are when you're protesting, right, and if we do a peaceful protest, if it was a peaceful protest for police brutality, I feel like we're not heard. So like Colin Kaepernick took and then I'm not sitting here saying I'm inciting looting and that's what we need to do.
But it was
but it feels like in this country that's what it always takes, right? So when Colin Kaepernick was doing the knee thing 2 years ago, yo, let's kneel for police brutality. That was an issue. The peaceful thing was an issue, and it turned into, oh man, he's disrespecting the flag. He's disrespecting the country. When we do peaceful protests, for some reason, there's always white people that are like, oh, that's not what your protest is. When we're telling you, yo, our protest is police brutality. No, it's not. You're disrespecting the flag.
You know what kills me?
Oh no, you're disrespecting this. You're disrespecting that whole infinite.
All right.
So I'm like, yo, how you telling us what our protest is, right? Just like we say Black Lives Matter, no, all lives matter. I hate when people say all lives matter because all lives can't matter until Black Lives Matter, first of all. So if Black lives don't matter, all lives don't matter. So you can't. They always try to protest with you can't give a protest to a protest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So what I was saying is, with the whole looting thing is, we're not. America doesn't hear us until we're doing that. Like I feel like America only responds to money and violence. So when we're quiet, like for example, Yonkers, New York. We're from Yonkers, right? Boom. We just protested on Sunday, a couple days ago. Did a beautiful protest before today's protest. They did a protest on Sunday. Thousands of people were there, right? Not one reputable news station was there. You know how I know about our protests? Social media. From the people I follow.
Yeah.
Protesting for police brutality. protesting for the rights of blacks. You know why? That wasn't covered? Because it was peaceful. It was peaceful. Mm-hmm. So if y'all not covering us when we peaceful, how are we supposed to be heard?
It's not.
Who's supposed to hear us? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, when people see, like, people are like, oh, these savages, animals. Yeah, that's in New York. That's in a couple places. That's on a very large scale, because people are protesting in Amsterdam. They're protesting in London. They're protesting all over the world, and everything's peaceful. They're protesting in America, almost every other state except for the middle country, the middle states in the country, the redneck states. They don't care, but all the other ones, they're protesting, and it's relatively peaceful. So you're gonna take the couple of states that are looting and stuff, and y'all gonna change the narrative. To me, that's a problem. You're not paying attention to what's really going on.
Absolutely, and you don't want to.
Yeah. Now you took, and that's the problem. You know why? It's a shame, because all America sees, they're worried about when looting. It's, oh my God, they broke into the Louis Vuitton store. They broke into Gucci. Mm-hmm. You know what they're looking at? They're looking at value.
Absolutely.
America cares about value. They don't care. They care about values, not our value, not their value. They care. Look at the values, how much things is worth. They think that those stores and shit is worth way more than our black lives.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
And that's where the issue is. So that's why, it's, you know what? As black people, we gonna loot because, they think this is worth more than us. This can be replaced. Our lives can't be. And until America understands that, it's never gonna be a change.
Never.
It's never gonna be a change. When we have to beg and say, yo, please stop killing us, and y'all hit us with but you're acting like savages. Okay. What's that mean? Kill us?
Keep killing us?
What does that mean?
Keep it going?
You know what I'm saying? So that's why, like, when I see certain things, when people post things, I'm like, yo, they don't understand how disrespectful it is to me when you calling people my skin tone, my people, animals, and be very clear, y'all. I'm gonna say it again. Most of the people that are looting aren't protesters, and I know it sucks because it's hard to differentiate police officers and everything. It's hard to differentiate, but the amount of police brutality that's going on during these protests that I'm seeing for the places that are looted, god damn.
It's just, we exposing the world. We're exposing what's been going on since before we were even thought of. Before we came to light.
Like damn.
Yeah.
Cause it's like people are like, yo, protest peacefully. I'm watching people on a praying like this, getting hit. Getting pushed. Getting
treated like garbage.
I watched a video of a man with his pregnant wife driving, and they're throwing tear gas, shooting tear gas at him, and he has a pregnant wife. He pulls up. He's like, "Yo, my wife is pregnant. What are y'all doing? I'm not even protesting. I'm just trying to drive by." And you know what they did? They did it again.
Yeah.
Come on, America.
They don't care.
Come on, America. This is a place that we built.
And you know what I also hope, but this is even for our young generation who are raising kids, little kids right now. I'm like, encourage your kids to even if it's policing in their own community. We need more young black men in their own community, so we don't have to worry about this. Protect your people. I see nothing wrong with protecting your people. Granted, they're not making it easy for a black man to get those kind of jobs. But the more black people we have, the more we understand. If we have more black men in communities like these, they want to get to know their society. They want to get to know who they're around. They're interested. It's not about policing. Number one, and this is why they give their badges to anybody, because policing isn't about just arresting people and beating people up. It's not about that. It's not about walking around with power, because they have stupid amount of power. Power that they don't. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how much power policing have. But my thing is, get to know your community. Get to know your people. Actually take pride in your job. To where you crossing that street or you passing by, it's like, oh, I know that policeman. I don't know not one policeman in my own community. Not one. Not one policeman do I know in my own community. And not one takes the time out to be like, yo, what's up, bro? Oh, where you from?
We can't.
Blah, blah, blah.
Look at us like a target.
Yep.
It's we're enemies. It's like, oh, watch him.
That's the problem.
Watch him.
That's the problem. We can't be having we can't keep hiring cops because they think, oh, it's a good paying job. I want this job. We can't hire those type of people.
And it's not a job for you if you think like that.
You gotta hire people who genuinely care about people. Like, yo, I'm here because I want to make this community better. Like, it's so easy to become a cop.
Yeah,
It's a test.
Take a test. Say you go to the job.
Do good on that test, you're gonna get the job.
Yo, you can do good on the test. You physically fit. You got the job. And to me, that's crazy.
And
like, you gotta make sure there's people like, yo, do you care? Do you like people? Like, that's why, like, to me, it's crazy. I always get upset when I go to a place that a customer service job and they got somebody that has the attitude working. Like, dog, why you work? If you know you don't like people, like, I used to work at New York Sports Club, and I never forget the time this girl at the front desk was like, I don't deal with people. Like, I don't know. I'm like, why'd you ask for this job? Like, oh, it's easy money. I'm like, yeah, but your job is to deal with people. Like, that's your job. So you can't be here and be upset. Like, people gotta realize, yo, dog, you choose your destiny. You choose your path in society. We don't choose it for you. Like, if I want to be a police officer, I care. Like, I'm here because I want to. I care. I'm not here to, like, how can I go to work? No, how can I go to work knowing I don't like people? Not even that, kill somebody, and then be like, all right, wake up the next morning like, all right, we good. We have to get this checked this next day. That's crazy. That's nuts to me. Like, and shame on the police department for just hiring these dudes. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta be a better way, man. It's gotta be a better way. And it bothers me that there's so much blame being put on black people. Like, how you blaming the oppressed for being oppressed.
Yeah.
That's nuts. That's crazy to me.
That sums it up. Yeah.
Like,
yes.
y'all mad. Yo, a man died. People died. There's a long list of people who got murdered by white cops. Not black cops. White cops. A long list.
And do you know what those white people are saying?
Every person on that list has a reputation. Well, most people. I didn't do too much research, but most people on that list have a reputation of police brutality or racism, like something going on that somebody knew, and it's just like, all right, we're gonna give him a slap on the wrist and say, all right, he's gonna do better tomorrow. He's gonna do better next week. Mm-hmm. It's not time for timeouts. Like, we're not 6 no more,
bro. It's what people have understood. It's a job that I understand, bro. It's very, very dangerous, right? We understand that being a police officer is dangerous, and I understand that, yes, you want to make it home to your family safe at the end of the day, too, right? But, yo, your job is to protect and serve.
Yes.
Your job is you chose this very dangerous job.
Yes.
So when you say I'm going to protect and serve, all due respect, you're putting your life on the line for me. Mm-hmm. It's not the other way around. It's not for you to get nervous because you pulled me over and I look like I got something. You can't pull out your gun until you sure I have something, or if there's a reason. If I'm endangering you, if I'm no danger to you, there's no reason. There's no reason why there's 3 people on one man who's handcuffed behind his back. There's no reason for that. There's no reason George Floyd died like that. That's crazy. Yo, that's terrible training.
I want to say one thing, it is terrible training, and I want to say how sad it is. I'm a 22-year-old black man, and I literally feel like a walking weapon. I was pulled over last Monday, and the jitters that I feel to just not know what's next. The jitters I get to just know, like, I don't have any weapons. I don't have any drugs. I have nothing on me. I call myself a great person. I feel like I'm a great-hearted person. And to be such in fear with someone who's supposed to be protecting me, it's unbelievable. I literally feel like a walking weapon. And one thing that our goal as a young generation is to make sure our kids do not feel the same way that I feel. And it saddens my heart to feel like that. Because this is our country too. And it hurts. It legitimately hurts. It hurts. It really hurts.
And it's sad to say sometimes it doesn't matter. Not recently, but like I want to say last summer, I owned a Benz, right? Long story short, I got pulled over and they wanted to ask me for proof that I own the Benz, and I'm like, what makes you think I don't own this Benz? Because I'm young, or is it because I'm black? Because if you want to say I'm young, I got my degree.
Both of them.
I got my degree. Not only do I have a degree, I have a business that's making money. Like, you feel me? I do my taxes.
Yeah.
What else do you want from me? So like, it's not about, age. It's definitely about race. Cause he looked at me like, oh yo, what's going, like what how can I prove that you own the, why do I need to prove if I already gave you my license and registration? What other proof do you need?
Like, don't keep, exactly. Did you get a call that this car was stolen? There's no reason.
The long story short was he almost hit me and then I cursed him out. That's why he pulled me over. And at a green light, I would had the ultimate right away. I wish I had the street cam for that. But we ain't gonna talk. This isn't about me. This is about us.
The depth of George Floyd really opened my eyes to.
It hurt my heart to watch. Like, it in cold blood.
I could. I didn't watch. I could not watch. I've never actually watched the video. I read about it. I couldn't watch it. Along with Ahmad's video when he was jogging. I couldn't watch those. I couldn't bring myself to watch it. I just feel like it's, when you see butt so much, like I've seen so many videos of, I've seen Sandra Bland, I've seen like so many videos of what's his name, Mike Brown. I've seen so many videos of all of them just dying for nothing. What's his name, Philandro, like so many of them, and it's shameful. It hurts, and it makes me realize that I remember before this, I used to always say, some white people are racist. Most aren't too bad. And after this, I'm like, most white people are racist, and some are good. Like that's what I've taken, especially after seeing what people like. I'm like, people are so worried about the looting. I'm like, a man died. The same people who talk about looting have not said anything about police brutality, not once.
Headlines on stuff that can be replaced.
Not once.
Headlines.
Insurance covers all that stuff. We ain't worried
headlines.
That's what I'm saying.
Headlines on that kind of stuff. A life that we cannot bring back, but to them, looting is more important than our lives. We cannot come back. We don't have a reset button. We cannot come back in no way, shape, or form. You can get these sneakers. You can get that jewelry that's been stolen. You can get that back. Them sneakers that they broke. You can get that back. Them clothes. You can get that back. A life that's been lost and gone forever.
It's gone.
Gone. We cannot get that back. We can't get that back. Yeah. And looting is more important to you.
But I do want to shout out because so Fordham was looted yesterday. Fordham Road in the Bronx was looted, and I want to shout out to a positive note from this that you're not going to see on the news. You're not going to see on the news. You're not going to see it anywhere but social media or here. And that it got looted yesterday, and in under 24 hours, Fordham is clean. It may not be fixed, like the windows may not be fixed and everything, but the streets are clean. And you know who cleaned them? The community.
Our people.
The community cleaned that street.
That's one of the first things I seen this morning when I signed back into Twitter. I normally delete my apps sometime throughout the day and just re-download them the next morning. Mm-hmm. But the first thing I seen was somebody saying,
"Those are crazy, man."
Like we gotta, we gotta clean this up. That the first thing I like. Not even like I scrolled down and I seen the first thing I seen was, who's down to help? Who's free to help? And what's your information so we can clean up for you?
Yeah. These are the same people. Really these are the same people they call. That's not animal. But the crazy thing is, it's not the same people.
It's not.
The people who really care and really care about the protest and care about the movement. These are was there even a protest? I don't think there was a protest on for them.
No,
They would just start looting. Those are thieves.
Thieves are always
Those ain't,
thieves.
those
These
ain't
are
the same people
thieves.
for instance. They ain't standing for what I'm standing for.
Why does that have to go with Black Lives Matter? Because it's the same. Thieves are gonna be thieves. Thieves are thieves.
Like, why is that a headline? There's so many other things going on.
So much positive going
Absolutely.
on. So much positive going on in the world, man. And it's like, yo, I ain't gonna front. These news channels make me sick, man. They make me sick.
Yeah.
The fact that you could ignore the positive and just cover the negative that's going on is sickening to me. It's sickening. You're literally filling people's head with negativity, with fear, and with and you're portraying the image of black people as if we're dangerous. And that's why these white people in these Middle America, Central America, they don't want nothing to do with us because they feel like, look at this. All they bring is trouble.
Oh, you should see them now. When we just walk down the street or walk down a block. Walk down any block. A group of black kids. 1, 2, and 3. Let's walk down the block and watch how people look at us. Like, what are they about to do? Are they about to break my business up? You should see. Like, we're animals now.
Yeah, Walgreens was having it.
You should see.
They closed that. They closed down yesterday, 8 p.m. Like, nah, y'all
not at all.
Y'all not doing it. They're not even open today, right?
Yeah, I don't even think
Yeah,
so.
they closed up and
They
said,
shut that down.
nah, man, I see what's
can
going on.
I ask you guys a question?
Okay.
Can I ask you guys a question? So how do you feel? Because I know we all have these friends. We all have these friends. How do you feel about when white people go, hey, I'm not racist. My friend is black. How do y'all feel about that?
A racist statement right there to me. Because to me it's you don't have to, if you're not racist, you shouldn't have to explain it.
Because that's white people's main thing. I have a friend. I have a brother-in-law. I have a sister-in-law. I'm not a racist. My husband's black.
No, that's a racist thing. That's, to me, it's like this, right? Imagine me saying to you, yo, bro, I'm gonna let y'all know, I'm not a loser. I'm cool. I'm funny. That's not for me to tell you. That's for you to just know off rip or determine for yourself.
Based on your actions.
Exactly.
For you to have to say it.
If I have to explain to you, like, yo, bro, hey, I'm not racist. Hey, not
You're
racist guy here. Yo, bro.
You're racist.
You racist.
You racist.
Racist. Anything going against, and this is me being pro-black. Anything going against the forwarding of equal rights for black people is racism to me. You racist.
You're racist.
And it's that simple.
If you're silent and you're not supporting, you're racist. You're a racist.
That's why. So I had a good talk. And by the way, Denzel, this is towards the end of the episode when we get into lighter notes. I want to know why you delete all your apps throughout the day. But wait, we'll get back to that.
That's weird.
I heard
That's weird.
No, I heard him. I just wanted to get back to that. Yeah. Shit, I lost my thought. Where was that?
Commercial break.
Nah, not commercial break.
Trip to the commercial break right now.
Nah, don't. So that I got in a conversation. My boy hit me up. Shout out Malcolm. My boy Malcolm hit me up.
Lefty?
Nah. Malcolm Grant.
Got you.
Grant _1 if y'all want to
The
follow him on
Grants.
Instagram.
Shout out to the Grants.
Troll his page, ladies. He's single. Ready to mingle. What he hit me up and was like, yo, bro, I don't understand why black people are looking for their friends that aren't of the same race for support. Like, they didn't care before. Like, how come now after this killing is it important? And I'm like, let me tell you something, bro. The killing of George Floyd changed so much. And not only just because his life meant more or anything than anybody else's. It's the fact that it's the point where we're fed up, right? We've been fed up, but we're really fed up. We're tired of seeing it, right?
And we're getting tired of asking.
So the only way that we're gonna push forward, bro, is for these other races, white, Hispanic, Latino, the Asian. We need all these other races to choose a side.
Yes.
We need them to step up and talk.
Yes.
Because if y'all just being silent like, yo, it's whatever with me.
You're the problem.
That's an issue.
You're the problem.
That's the issue. We need y'all to step up. We need y'all to say, yo, enough's enough, yo. killing black people ain't cool. Enough is enough. That ain't fair.
And I hear a lot of white people say, "What's wrong is wrong. What's wrong is wrong with the looting. What's wrong?" I'm not saying. I'm just saying what's wrong is wrong. Killing black people is wrong, and you being silent about it, you being silent about a innocent black man being killed and not standing up for that wrong, you're just as wrong.
Worry about looting. Oh my God, it look like Louis V ain't cutting you no check. They getting all that right back.
Right back.
They getting all that right back. They ain't hurting them.
They ain't hurting. They chilling.
Come on now.
They getting that back in a couple purchases. They chilling.
It's upsetting, man. It's very upsetting when I log in and see some people more concerned with that than the actual what's going on. And that's why we did this. I just want people to realize, like, yo, it's not about that. It's about us. It's not about looting. It's about us being unified and getting equal rights, man. It's about us. We tired of seeing people. We tired of seeing people that look like us die for nothing. For nothing. We've all seen too much. We've all seen too much.
Had enough. We've had enough.
Come on now.
We've had enough.
It's hard to see, man. And go ahead.
Is the 3 other officers, are they still free? Are
Yo,
they still free?
all this is going. You know what's crazy?
Are they still?
I'm sorry.
Why is that not a headline?
All this is going on. Thousands of people are getting arrested in protests. All this is going on because they want to arrest 4 people. All 4 of those officers involved in the death should be arrested.
Wow.
All 4 of those people involved in death, involved in George Floyd's death.
But there was
they should be arrested, and this wouldn't even be going on. We'd be good.
There would be no buts.
Protests.
It's what about this? What about you guys? If you ain't kill nobody, we'd be all happy.
We need the U.S. to finally make an example out of one of them, man. Out of these people, all these police killings. Most of these people have gotten off, right? Make an example out of them, and I bet you it slows down. And they feel like they can do it because when it happens, they ain't. That's suspended. Oh, first they get suspended, but they still getting paid for a while, and then guess what? Then it's like, all right, you know, we're not gonna fire them. Well, we're gonna fire them, but they get a severance package. They get money.
This isn't getting laid off. This isn't about getting laid off
at all.
Like, this is about more than that.
Should be in jail
For life.
Should be in jail. This is
For
a
life.
murder. Y'all committed murder
On camera. There's people who in jail for life who didn't even do the murder. These people are killing black people in cold blood. For life. For life.
Do y'all believe in internal affairs?
Can you dummy that down for me?
So internal affairs is a team within the police department who pretty much checks to see if what the officer did was right, if it was part of code, if it was right. If not, they're the ones who prosecute the
bullshit. Bullshit. Because nobody gets prosecuted. Bullshit. I didn't even know they had that. Mm-hmm. It's not. It might as well be non-existent.
I think
unless there's a rule of if he's black, yeah.
I've been saying this since forever. Who's policing the police? I think that needs to be a real thing.
Wow, wow.
There's no the police officers police themselves, which means that's like you.
That's why they have so much power.
That's like you, right? Your son comes to my house, breaks everything, burns my house down. And I go to him, I'm like, yo, you know what? I need some consequences. You say, yo, don't worry about it, bro. I'm going to handle it within my home. Do you think you're going to handle it the same way that I would want it to be handled?
Definitely not.
It's not.
Definitely not.
It's not. Mm-hmm. So what they're going to do is they're going to say, yo, we're going to try to let this die down, son. And we'll give you a little, you're going to lose your job, but no jail time. That's internal affairs. That's what, to me, I always thought that's crazy. How are you policing yourself within? You think I'm supposed to believe that y'all taking it like, yo, you know what, we're going to give you the max time we could. Like the same way y'all would do us if I committed murder?
It's not happening.
If I committed murder, I'm doing max time. Right? With IAB or whatever they call it, internal affairs, yo, they looking for a way that we could kind of, I could charge you, but it ain't gonna be. You gonna do as less time as possible. Yeah. I have a badge too. You have a badge. I have a badge.
Hey,
we on the same
look out
team.
for each other.
Come on, man. We know what it is with New York
that's why
police, not just New York police officers.
That's why people call them gangs.
Exactly.
Also.
That's why I'm like, yo, I always believe there needs to be a different department, a totally different thing. Like, yo, we are police officers of police. We're police. Like, we're policing the police. So even them, if they see me speeding, go down the street, run through a red light, they don't stop me. That ain't their job. Their job is see what the police officers do. We see it every day. I see police officers abuse power every day. Little things. They put their lights on when they go through red lights just for no reason, turn them off once they through.
Yep.
That's abuse of power. As little as it is right there, that's abuse of power. But stuff like that's like, yo, who's policing that?
Nobody.
They can do whatever they want. That's tiring. That's sickening. That's what hurts. And the fact that we don't have that, bro, right there, that right there hurtful.
It's hurtful. It's a hurtful time.
But it's I really am happy with the way my town responded.
Absolutely, it's a beautiful thing. It was
Sunday,
a beautiful thing.
Sunday and today, after a couple weeks after George Floyd's death, the way we handled ourselves and when protesting, thousands of people protested. Nobody got killed. Nobody got arrested. Nobody got hurt. I feel like we were hurt because of social media, not because of.
It won't be on the news.
Not because of the news station.
It won't be on the news.
Shout out to I'll give shout out to the Yonkers commissioner for coming out.
Absolutely.
He came out today and spoke and felt and heard the people. And yo, let me say something about this protest, man. Let me say something real quick. 'Cause I know we've been on this for a while. What was whack? Shout out to Cash B. So my man was on the mic, and as much people are talking, letting them know that they're hurt, the feelings, and the cops were so spread out away amongst themselves, having their own conversation. It was honestly until he said something, it was like, yeah, we just here to make sure nothing goes down. Otherwise,
that's it.
We get OT. We don't care what they say or do. Like they were so far away that I know they couldn't hear. Because when I walked up to the protest, I had to go in the crowd to kind of hear what they were saying. Right? Cash B was like, "Yo, time out. Y'all don't care about us. Because y'all all spread out over there. Y'all don't care about the message that we saying. Y'all don't care. If y'all cared, y'all would be over here hearing what we talking about.
Trying to work it out.
Trying to make it better for the community. So that when y'all see us, people like me, y'all understand, oh, I kind of know him. I remember him from before. I remember him in the protest. I seen him. He made them like, yo, if y'all want to be a part of this, if y'all don't want to know issues, y'all gonna come through. Yeah. Get close. Yo, made them come close and actually hear us out. And some of them came over like, yo, let's hear it. And I thought that was dope.
Most of them.
But it's crazy, y'all. When y'all protest, make sure these cops hear you, man. Or else you doing it for no reason.
Keep the peace, man. Absolutely. The way we did it is so dope. And every city, everybody hearing this, if you have a city, try and bring out your police commissioner. Try and make those policemen hear you. Don't let this go in vain. Keep trying. Keep this peaceful as possible.
It's just no. It's not just a city thing. So, if you happen to be in Brooklyn and they protested in Brooklyn, but you from the Bronx, man, go support your people, man. Don't matter if you know who's there or not. It's big. It's bigger than
you.
It's bigger than just neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? It's the world. It's this. We tired. We fed up of being killed everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? Done. Even UK said. Even London said UK ain't the word. What's the word? UK they ain't
You fumbling today.
Oh, D fumbling.
I'm gonna call you Butterfingers, man.
Oh, D fumbling.
You getting rusty, my man. It took too long.
Yo, I know it's been a while. I'm like, shoot. Oh, UK. They said UK ain't innocent. UK ain't innocent. UK ain't innocent. That's what they was chanting. So it's all over the world. It's not just here, man. But just make sure you support our black people.
Yes.
Man. Support our people, man.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Even if you're white, you can be a white person. Please just take the time out to educate yourself. Even if you were raised differently, raised from another place, take the time out to educate yourself. Educate how long we've been trying to have equality. Educate your average black friend who you may not know who's going through, but just educate yourself on the black community, the black background, and how we're suffering. Please stop making a joke out of it. Please stop not taking it serious. Please, this is a serious thing. We're trying to create world peace. We're trying to do it as peaceful as possible. Please, your silence is hurting us. Please try. Please, I cannot say please anymore. Please try.
Yeah, and you don't have to necessarily protest to support y'all
At all.
So using your social media platforms is dope. Use it. You know what I'm saying?
Just share it.
Share.
Share goes so much.
Share. If you have money, donate, man. There's people getting locked up for literally peacefully protesting and who can't afford to get out of jail. So you can donate. In this video, I'm gonna have to put some links at the bottom of the YouTube video that you can click on to donate. I'm going to actually also y'all can send water bottles. It's hot outside, man. When there's a big group, it's hot. Send water bottles. Just see if you can donate to places that are the people who are planning the event. Like, there's ways to help. You know what I'm saying? There's other ways to help. And
Absolutely.
yeah, man. So I wanted to hit something else. There was something else I wanted to hit right before I did that.
You fumbling today, man.
No.
I ain't messing with you. I ain't messing with you, man. What is it?
They said I wanted to hit, but that's why. How come
Yeah.
How come I'm curious to know how come you delete it.
Why I delete all social media apps. I actually just re-downloaded Twitter this morning and Instagram, I think. Not Facebook though, but I'm already logged in on my computer, so it don't matter. But I'm not gonna lie, like, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on in the regular day. It gets overbearing, like it's a lot to see, you feel me? One or two black people getting hurt, but then you see a peer or something like that or just somebody you have on your Facebook that you don't even know like that, but they're out there making what we have just go to waste.
Yeah.
Like we have a solid foundation as to what's going on, and we have a message so far. You see one person acting out of line, it's like, all right, bet that's one person, that's their opinion. But then you see 2-3 other people, then it's like last night I seen a live about like a Spanish kid getting his MacBook robbed when he was looting, and other black dudes is robbing this kid.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I seen it once and I'm like, all right, that's crazy. I seen another looting, and I seen the same thing again, the same Spanish dude getting robbed by the same black people, and I'm like, this is pretty crazy. Like, it's just negative reflections.
All right.
That's going on. And then on top of that, like, even prior to this, like, I used to do, this has been something I've been doing the whole 2020, delete my apps and re-download them in the morning. But like, it's just, some people are really fucking ignorant. Like, you feel me? Like, you state an opinion, I bet, I get it. You're entitled to your opinion.
Absolutely.
Sometimes it's 2-3 people that believe that your stupid opinion is smart, or like, not even about opinions, but like, even like something that happened. You feel me? You share something on Twitter.
Yeah.
It's smart, well thought out.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody says, "No, I'm not retweeting you. I'm copying and pasting what you said,
Yeah.
and I'm posting that." Like, you feel me? Not a lot of people get the respect that they deserve when it comes to certain things. So when I see that repetition and all that stuff, it gets a little annoying to me, and it makes me start to like hate people around, like a lot of people around me, and I don't want to lose the respect that I have.
Absolutely.
For people.
But it gives you that feeling in your heart, I understand it 1,000%, and this is the most time for me. Like, I've always knew it was hard being black, or harder than any other race, but especially times like this, it's kind of like, I'm just like, wow, like, I'm hurt. because a lot of people that I thought, you know, oh, they're not racist. You know, they're good people. Da da da. And it's like when it comes down to it, you don't really care. You don't care about us. When it comes down to it, you're not gonna do whatever you can do to help us. That doesn't mean you have to walk into the big group of black people or protest with us, da da da. But you can help in some way. But instead, they take it as a joke or go on to another subject, and that shows me like, wow, like it hurts my heart to see it's that many people.
Yeah.
Even the ones I'm like, nah, that's a good person, and just to see I'm not getting that support as a black man from those people, or my community isn't. It's just like, wow, it hurts. It's like, wow.
Have y'all been paying attention to like your favorite celebrities or your favorite YouTubers or your favorite?
Shout out to J. Cole.
Have you been paying attention to them?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, shout out to J. Cole, of course, but I've been paying attention to the ones who haven't been posting much.
Like who?
There's a lot of people who post all the time.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say who, cause
I want you to say who.
Nah, cause I might need their business one day.
They call it a podcast.
Take it till you make it. I got you.
I might need them one day to come in.
Respectful.
But a lot of them, when it comes down to social issues, they're quiet. You know, a lot of them aren't posting. And then all of a sudden, when this cools down a little bit, it's gonna be, hey, click the link in the bio to buy this, that, and third, flat tummy tees back, all this other stuff. And I just want to be, I'm mad at all these. They're ladies. Get your money. Do what you do. I don't judge you by how you get your money, but you got to learn how to read the room. Like, there's a lot going on. I'm scrolling down Twitter. All these protests going on, and it's not time to see an OnlyFans link. Like,
no.
It's not time for OnlyFans. Like, there's a man named George Floyd was murdered. We don't want to subscribe to your OnlyFans right now. I'm cool,
bro.
You gotta be able to be like, all right, maybe this ain't the time. Maybe the subscribers I have, that's all who I'm working with.
The OnlyFans thing
has
gone out of control. That's gone out of control. But that's for another. Maybe that's.
We're gonna tie that into a different episode.
That's a whole nother time. Because I'm looking at people like,
you can't go to police brutality.
Wait, what?
OnlyFans. We can't do that.
Really? next week.
All this for $20?
No. Wait. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that now. But just let y'all know. Just really be careful with the people you look up to, man. Because the people you look up to, the people that you aspire to be like, and you wanna buy their product. Yo, protesting isn't just about going out and walking the streets. Yeah. You protest with your dollars. Yeah. Black people, we want to really hurt America and really let them know, like, yo, listen, y'all need us. Don't support half the bullshit that don't support you. Like, honestly, like, right now, I have Off-White, and the owner, Virgil, did some, like, donated $50 to people to get out of bail. Like, $50. He's rich. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's $50. So, and I have Off-White, and I'm like, dang, I'm hoping he's mad because somebody looted one of his stores. But somebody, yo, dog, you have insurance. My thing is, I'm hoping that he fixes it, and like, he's like, yo, you know what? That was my fault. I was mad, and give the correct amount. Like, give some money for these people. He's a black man himself. They fighting for your rights too, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's legit, like, literally.
Yeah, but us as black people really need to know we vote with our dollars, right? Mm-hmm. So you don't only go in there and vote and go in there and protest. Your dollars contributes to, oh, yo, I support this, I support that. That's why we need to keep things pro-black. Yo, you stop messing with some of these high-end name brands who don't care about you. You stop messing with some of this stuff. Trust me, you'll see a switch. They'll start to care. Trust me. All these people, Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, Popeyes, they all endorsed Trump just recently, right? Don't eat that for a while. Don't eat that. Trust me, it matters. All those places are in our neighborhoods. McDonald's, all in our neighborhood.
The rest of this month, just support black businesses, man, because there's a lot that's been hit recently, and it's just like, damn, it shouldn't have been hit, but let's how are we gonna rise from the ashes that that's on us right now. There's a lot of flames going on. How are we gonna rise from the ashes? Like, support black businesses if you can. Like, whatever, you feel me? If there's you feel me? Whatever stores nearby you, and you see you feel me? You see somebody on Instagram selling whatever it is, T-shirt, whatever. Like, you feel me? Just try to put that dollar into the like a black man's pocket, a black family's pocket. You never know if that was their last. Like that was something they were trying to prove. You're the last person in their family line, and they're like, all right, bet, like I'm trying to make something of my father that passed away to whatever, or even if he had passed away from natural cause. You don't know what he made that business out of, like what foundation he built his self on, and wants to keep on building on. So put that dollar back into your brother, your sister, your cousin, your peer's pocket, if you can.
You know, we are such powerful people, especially when we unite. It's so beautiful to see, especially when we come for a good cause. We come for it's just beautiful to see black people together who are acting right, who want to change, because it's all they show is us being crazy.
We have more good, responsible black people than knuckleheads.
And there are such great black men and women who are such good people, and they get treated and portrayed like an animal.
Yo, I'm sorry. This goes to like it hurts, and I know this is kind of a whole episode, but
yeah.
Yo, this is what I'm talking about. Be pro black men, like. Yo, I've really gotten to this point where it's like the death of George Floyd really changed a lot of my perspective. Like, black men, be careful what out of race black women you messing with, because I've seen so many non-black women, and shout out to the non-black women who support in the art and care about blacks. I'm not talking about you, but there's so many of them that are like, I don't care. Like, I love black men, but I don't care. Like, yo, dog, don't mess with those girls. Those are the dangerous white girls. Those are the dangerous fitted.
Yeah.
Those are the girls who like, yo, I don't care about your life.
Yeah.
I don't care nothing about you. But I like you. I think you're attractive.
Or maybe it could be that they care, but it could be also they're being controlled by the media. As far as they too,
nah, they don't care.
Some care.
You don't care. Ignorance is not caring. And being ignorant and not looking up to do research is not caring.
I don't believe some are ignorant. I believe some are misled. I believe some are watching that TV and like, oh my gosh, there's so much looting going on in those 3 states, but fail to realize those 47 states are not looting, are being peaceful. I feel like that's being misled. The media are misleading people. Nah,
but there's a lot of, I'm gonna tell you, most people who aren't looking don't want to know.
Most people,
they don't want to know. So it's so to me, you're ignorant and you don't care. So therefore, I don't want to. Because my thing is, if I'm tweeting or posting something, or I'm on Facebook, I'm posting something, and that means if I tweet, that means that's my opinion, and I would assume I've somewhat researched it. Like, because to me that's not responsible. If I'm out here just posting my opinion on a controversial issue and saying like, oh, I don't really care, oh my God, look at all these, and I'm not looking at everything combined, that's irresponsible to me.
Absolutely.
To me, that's not caring.
But I don't feel like you could say all are ignorant, because we can touch that one person who may be like, damn, I didn't think of it like that. Damn, I didn't look at it like that. So maybe then they're like, I'm not ignorant.
No, I'm talking about the people, because that's somebody who wants to know.
No, What if it's somebody who's not going out there with somebody who wants to know, somebody who's gonna do the research and go out their way. Somebody who just is misled and may see it on TV and like, damn, black people, wow, da da da. But when they actually see something else and they're like, damn, I thought this. Sometimes it's just being misled. It could also be misled. I feel like most are ignorant. I feel like some are misled. And I feel like us as people, we can still change. We can still change people. We can still change the minds who are misled to being like, I'm going to support you guys. You're still gonna have that ignorant group who's like, nah, they're gonna give us a bunch of excuses why we're being killed. Because I've asked many white people, hey, okay, and just many people who aren't black, what do you expect us to do now? We've asked and asked and asked and asked. What can we do? Do you know I have yet to get an answer? I have yet to get an answer.
But and guess what? And they'll go and post and still be
absolutely.
like looters. And that to me,
and I've yet to get an answer. What can we do?
That's my point. To me, that's ignorant, and that's just not. You're choosing not to see see my side. You know, you're choosing not to see my side.
That's ignorance.
Like when your point of view is hurting somebody else's, and you're choosing not even to see how you feel about it. I'm not saying you got to be like, oh, you're right. You're 100% right. But I mean, in this case, I'm saying you should. But
yeah, absolutely.
Like if you just like not even looking at my point of view, you always gotta look at things on the other foot.
Absolutely.
Anything.
Absolutely.
Anything.
Absolutely. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? But
and like I said, it hurts to see. It hurts to see people come together on things like animal cruelty. The world. You see the world. Yes. McDonald's is sponsoring this motherfucker. Wendy's is sponsoring it. Everybody's sponsoring these animal cruelties. But when it's black people, everybody is out the way. Everybody wants to be like, that's not my problem. That's not my business. I'm going to stay silent. We're not animals. We're human beings just like you. I have nothing left to say about this. I'm hurt. I pray this world... I pray that police get better. I pray that the people hired in police fix things. I pray that white people who don't understand try and educate themselves to understand. And that's all we can do. And at the end of the day, the rest is in God's hands. And I pray we continue as black people making this a thing. Not for a couple weeks, not for a month, not 2 months, not 3 months. I don't care if it lasts for 5 years. Let's keep coming together. And let's try and make this change until it changes.
Black Lives Matter, baby.
Black Lives Matter.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. It's been a while. Like, ending in the circle. It's been a minute.
I'm starting to feel more comfortable, man.
So,
I'm starting to feel a little more comfortable.
It's been a minute, man. I told y'all. It's been a while. Cool. Rest in peace to George Floyd.
Yes, sir. Rest in peace.
I am a huge basketball fan, so apologize for me for saying Floyd George a couple times. I keep thinking of Paul George, which is bad.
Gosh.
But yes, R.I.P. to George Floyd and all the other people murdered in police brutality. Sandra Bland, Trayvon Martin, George Zimmerman. George Zimmerman, you still gonna get yours. Don't worry, we still praying on that.
Yeah.
But shout out to y'all, man. We signing off. Maybe hopefully next week it'll be more of a exciting, better, happier vibe. Not better, happier vibe. But let's keep the unity, black people. I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. I see my man Nip back there. Signing off.
Facts. Share this.
Share, subscribe.
Share this.
Ooh, share, subscribe, like, comment. Shout out to the Blue Door, man. Shout out to Julie. That's where we usually at, but you know, because this whole COVID thing. Y'all stay safe. Be safe.
One love, man.